Dear all, we are going to make beautiful this night. So northern light or aurora. So I have my 10 into 12 inch canvas. The colors are ready and my flat brush is ready. You can use canvas board, stretched canvas or watercolor paper also. So I'm starting with Prussian blue. So I'm going to fill the whole canvas with Prussian blue. So you can use very little water or almost no water. It's better to do 2 coats of this painting of this Prussian blue, carefully filling. So, but still you'll have some light and dark areas. It's always better to do 2 coats with acrylic. So I always do paint the side of the canvas also. So yeah, I'm just doing top, right side, left side and bottom. Now applying Prussian blue again as a second layer, second coat. So now it's getting better. It's good to have a cloth which can help us to take away extra water from the brush. So this northern lights aurora that we are going to do. So we are going to do the dry brush. And I've mixed the deep yellow and some white. Then I've removed extra paint from my brush with a cloth. Now I'm diffusing them like this. Observe the kind of strokes that I'm making it and diffusing it. It's kind of dry brush. This is a dry brush technique. I mean, almost no paint in the brush. I've removed extra paint. Now I'm mixing a bit of cadmium green. So this is my cadmium green and yellow or white I've mixed. Touching these greens in these areas and trying to diffuse them. Look, the cadmium green already had very less water and it is sticking and it's not diffusing. But that's okay. So making this part the white plus yellow. So few parts I wanted to make it more brighter. So doing it second time. So this is a dry brush. The excess paint I've removed with the cloth. So I'm just trying to make these kind of strokes. So enough of yellow and enough of green. So now I want to add some red over there. So I'm just adding some red, and actually I've used red and little magenta, but magenta color went bad. It's not coming. If you can use magenta, then it will be good. It will be far better. The real colors in the aurora, they are magenta. So in the place of magenta, I'm trying to use this red. So observe the kind of strokes I make to diffuse them. So the little bit of the color you need to apply, then make the brush clean. With the dry brush, you can make strokes like this to diffuse the paint, diffuse the colors. So that's why it's better to have that cloth, waste cloth. So now I'm taking my cerulean blue, always adding a little bit of white to colors so that they become more opaque and a little more brighter. A little bit of this blue in the right and the left I have touched, then diffused. So once I diffused, then after that added more white. Look at this, I take away the extra paint with the cloth, then the brush is quite dry, so with that I'm trying to diffuse them. So kind of so this in this painting we are going to have the reflection, so I'm working out the reflection in the right side bottom of the canvas. So between the real one and the reflection we'll be having mountains and trees. So this light color will be in the background, so good to work them. So look at the kind of strokes I make. It is diagonally opposite to that of the one we applied in the top. So need to have this yellow, then little green, then some red also, and we need this blue, cerulean blue plus white. So right below the top of the blue I'm applying this. So only in this area I'm applying, so because this is the area where there will be water. So other places we'll be having mountains, we'll have trees, we'll have snow area, then we'll be planning a tent also, hut or tent also. So I haven't stayed. I like to do someday go and visit these northern lights and aurora. Okay, I'm taking some black now, so black is going to give nice depth. So we'll be making tree with the black. So I'm just planning how big the tree is going to be, right? Just these are pine trees, quite easy to make. So I'm drawing a line. Now I'm trying to use the brush. This is a small flat brush, maybe number 3 or 4. So this is the mountain. I'm using the flat brush to sketch as if we do use the pencil over the paper. So this lake, this water area, water body, I'm defining shape around it. So 2 mountain and the water body, now making the tree. The pine trees are quite easy to make. If required, you can increase the height also. So I'll be increasing the height a little later, but now I'm starting with this. So making 2 trees in the right. So then I'll leave the mountain area right now. So we'll be filling the mountain area and the land with snow. That will be adding a little bit of white with the Prussian blue, and that I'll be filling snow. Then after filling the snow, then we'll make the trees again, bushes, all that we'll be doing. So I'm adding white to the Prussian blue. So looks like I need to add more white. This looks okay. So this land area also I'm just filling with white and Prussian blue. So I didn't want it is too much bright because we are going to have a nice hut or tent. So I want to keep this area still darker. So this is Prussian blue plus white. So you can apply. So observe the kind of layers we make. So first we started with the dark blue, Prussian blue for the background. Then we were doing some trees. Then we were making these aura colors. Then trees. Now making this land. Okay, so now with more white added, some highlights I'm trying to make in left side of the mountain and few strokes over the land. So once I do this, then I can add more trees now, use the black. So I'm making more trees close to the mountain, but I'm making sure that these trees are not blocking or covering the mountain. So still you can see the mountain. So look at that there is a background layer, there is a layer for aurora, right? Aurora is the right word. Then the mountain comes, then in front of the mountain we have these trees. In the left I'm making the trees taller because I have realized that I need to have the tent in the front and the top of the tent will come against the tree background. So just made this area a little darker with the black and making trees taller. Okay, so we are all set to make a tent here and stay this night. So I'm not sure if you have done it. So I wish to do someday. So I've mixed this yellow and white, marking the bottom size of the tent. Then it's a simple triangle I'm making. I'm just filling the triangle with the white plus yellow mix. Observe, this is a deep yellow. When you apply against such a blue background, it looks like a lemon yellow. So we know that's what happens in the color theory. Okay, so the top side with that yellow, so I have added some red also. So I'm trying to make a few lines. I'm taking the Prussian blue. Prussian blue and mixing a little black also. So I'm planning few lines in the tent, the supporting rods or sticks. And maybe you need to make sure. So I'm mostly doing in the dry brush. I don't use a lot of water or very less water. So this whatever the paint I applied, they dry very quickly. So I'm able to apply the next coat almost immediately. So with less paint in brush, I'm just making small triangles inside as if some people are sitting and standing. With available very less paint, I made that the diffused shadow of some people inside. It's quite easy to make. If some for to make somebody sitting, so you have to just make a triangle, and for the head there is a small round. Okay, now I'm just taking almost white and making these lines for a highlight area. I'm trying to make it look like some snow. So I'm taking this black and applying the black for the background also. The background already we have with the Prussian blue. I'm applying some black with a dry brush. So this defines the flow of aurora. This makes the aurora more delicate. This kind of we call negative painting. So little bit I have applied in the top. Now in the lake and or in the water body also, in the edges I'm like a shading I'm doing with very little black color in my flat brush. So the excess paint I have removed in the cloth and very little paint being in the brush. I'm doing the soft shadows. So look at this, the lake is getting better now, the reflection also looking better now. So this doing this dry brush is quite interesting in acrylics. You can do as if you do pencil sketching and shading. So I'm trying to make a couple of lines darker with the pure black for the tent. So that gives nice contrast, and so the key ingredients and all that we have done. So this painting looks good. Further, I will have to add stars in the sky, then some bushes for the in the front. So in the background trees, I'm adding some branches also. So just making few lines and make it look like some branches without leaves. I'm just thinking, should I grow taller trees there? Okay, so now with we are shaping up the mountain also. So for the edge of the mountain, I'm making it dark, and one side of the mountain, particularly the right side, I'm making it more darker. making some darker reflection for the mountain. So when you make this artwork and try to bring your own variations for the tent colors or the mountain shapes. Okay, so I'm using a very thin brush, it can be 0 brush or number 1 brush. Taking this white and keeping all the spots around. So you have to do it slow and careful, if not you will not get the spots correct. So now we made a lot of stars in the sky. Okay, so I'm Muralidharan Alagar from Chennai. So I make all the paintings as I like. A lot of market paintings and a lot of on the spot sketchings and paintings in Chennai. And we go around Tamil Nadu and make a lot of paintings, drawings with a group which I started in 2012 called Chennai Weekend Artist. So that is doing very well now. So even now we are doing in pandemic time, we are making online meeting every Sunday. So I take art classes also, online art classes for kids, sketching, oil pastels and watercolors and mixed media, acrylics and all that. So interested can contact me. Okay, so I made a small bird there. So I call that as a cuckoo bird. Sometimes the bird represents me. So I want to stand in that place. So I'm keeping my bird there. So making small plants and bushes there. So that definitely will make it more interesting and make this painting very rich. So we can see the plants against the lighter color of the tent. So when you use this small brush, so at times you need to add little water. So if not, the paint will be very sticky and we may not be able to use it correctly. So little water you can add then and there whenever it is paint is thick and sticky. So do those leaves very slow, then it will be more beautiful. So I'm adding white plus yellow for touching the top of the tent and touching around it, so the light could fall on the plants near, touching the nearby area. So we have done it. So I'm just increasing the height of the trees there. In the right and left, taking care of their reflection also, longer reflection also. So hope you enjoy painting this beautiful night aurora. So check out my site for all the details. And celebrate this life. Happy New Year and happy and healthy New Year 2021. So I made one more painting also in the same, using the same techniques. If you like, kindly subscribe my channel. Have a good day.